Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. So, you might notice that it looks like I got started with this. I messed up a setting, and we had video but no audio. There wasn't any fighting or anything interesting happening yet, but I thought I'd go over really quick what we did. We didn't miss much. We missed, like, I don't know, 10 actual minutes of important stuff, maybe.
2 months since the start of Operation Northern Cross. The Federation's elite forces, Squad E among them, were driving back the Empire, one victory at a time. Yet, the further they cut into Imperial territory, the more tenuous the supply chain. And so, the Federation Army established a series of massive outposts along the front line. Among them, Lindbergh Base. Commanded by the 101st Division, this outpost would prove itself a vital logistics hub in the battles to come.
Right, so that played, then it went on to this scene right here.
Wow, this is our new base? It's incredible!
Apparently, these facilities can accommodate over 3,000 soldiers and 100 tanks. On top of that, they have enough food, fuel, and ammo to supply every squad on the front line.
Impressive.
More like a dream come true. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were still in Federation territory.
Guess the brass can get stuff done, when they actually try. What's the deal, though? They got all these resources and we're still stuck with one busted-ass tank?
Excuse me? Our squad takes excellent care of the Hoffen.
I have to admit, this really puts the scope of our mission into perspective.
Hell yeah! With this much heat, the imps are gonna feel the burn.
No, we've barely seen the tip of the iceberg. Even all this might not be enough.
Oh, you think? Way to rain on our parade, Commander. Hey, who's that? They got some weird get-ups.
Oh, those are Navy uniforms. That's a surprise.
What are naval troops doing this far inland?
Well, I salute them for swimming all the way here. Whoa! Check out the ass on that one! I'd swap her deck.
I still don't know what that means.
Hold up, Raz.
I'm just gonna say hi.
Don't do
Break
the
ice,
swabbing.
you know?
He's hopeless.
I just hope he doesn't get into trouble.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah. Anyway, we still have some time before the meeting. I'm gonna go take a look around.
Alright, and that dropped me immediately into headquarters view. Which, is more or less like the headquarters view or the, whatever they call it in all of the other games we've done so far. There's a command room where you can swap out units.
Okay. The fresh recruits
Let's skip all this. You can swap out units. You can swap out equipment. That kind of stuff. It's all very normal.
There.
And we're going to go quick over this because this is all, you know, kind of refresh, so to speak. There's a training field where you can spend experience and level people up. I got a few things, including a small HP order and a, I think like an evade order I got as well, and a defense order. R&D facility lets you spend money to upgrade equipment, so we got a couple basic level upgrades. I'm trying to go for accuracy with the tank. I think that'll make it better. And right before I realized that there was a problem, these two just popped up. I haven't actually visited them yet. Let's check out the mess hall real quick.
What's the matter, Claude? If I didn't know any better, I'd think you just lost a battle.
I'm glad that we won, obviously, but when I see my comrades in arms lying wounded out there...
We're not in boot camp anymore. This is war. If that's all it takes to get you down, you won't stand a chance when the bombs really come flying.
I know that, alright? War means blood. War means death. Still, it doesn't make it any less painful to leave behind a comrade you know you could have saved.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but tending to the wounded is the medic's responsibility, not ours.
Sure, except when they're too far away to make it in time. Sometimes you can run as fast as you can to get help and still get there too late.
Can't argue with that. If only we could relay the urgency of the situation to HQ. Perhaps like this?
Talk to your squad mates at the mess hall to learn new orders. Learning a new order requires XP, but will grant an edge in combat. Okay, so this was just like in the last game, and I think, actually the game before that too, where you can visit the wise old sage and learn orders, which I don't have a whole lot of XP left for, unfortunately. Medic request costs 5,000. Hopefully we can get it again later, because I don't have anywhere near that amount. I assume medic request is the same as before, where you can call a medic to grab a unit that's like too far away for you to grab.
I thought we were on the cusp of a pretty good order. Well, let me know if you change your mind.
That's a great order, I just have no experience. I didn't know it even saved for that. We'll definitely want to get that one, because, believe me, we will be save scumming to save units in this game, if needed. Try to avoid it, but we will. Visit your private quarters to view information about the game, which will increase in volume as we progress. Right. So you can... This is basically like the learn about everyone in your group thing. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Age 10, Squatty Rescue Dog, male, helps in rescuing wounded soldiers. He used to be a stray, but is extremely intelligent and exceptionally brave. Can change his outfit? If he had one, I guess he doesn't have an outfit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There he is, look at him. Hold on. Yeah, there, oh, woof. That's all I can zoom? Come on, give me some more zoom. I need to see his beautiful face. Alright, that's cool. So presumably you want to read through all of these and learn about all your characters. And I think, as it says, they will get added onto as the story goes on. I'm not going to... Look at this. I'm not gonna read through all of these, but this is cool stuff, I will definitely say. And in keeping with tradition for these games, you can see information on pretty much everybody, including this weird girl here. Look up weaponry. Statistics. So we can see how we've done in previous battles, I guess. You can see our medals. Here's your didn't die medal. News articles. Now these might be interesting. I might read through these. On the 2nd, Federation military headquarters officially announced history's greatest counterattack. A full-on offensive against the Empire, and one that's been rumored among the politically informed for some time now. After all the military losses at the Empire's hands, the Federation is now staking it all on this one grand assault. Given the sensitive nature of the operation, Details have yet to be announced, but we've received reports that millions of soldiers are on the march towards Imperial soil. However, the Federation seems to be slowed by the bureaucracy of its alliances, while the Empire's dictatorial rule allows them swift decision-making. Astute readers should note that the Federation's initial focus on defense led to spreading the military forces too thin, which worsened their odds against the Empire's superior numbers. With so many Federation territories falling to the Empire, this could be their only chance to turn the tide of this war. Also, I noticed while I was looking over stuff that the cursor doesn't seem to appear on the recording, which is weird because I thought it did, but I might have to get used to the fact that you can't see what I'm pointing at. I thought you would be able to. Anyway, best invention since tanks. You can't discuss the history of war without discussing the history of weaponry. Even beyond the Federation and the Empire, nations across the globe and their brilliant engineers are devising new weapon technology each day. Some inventions have even the potential to reshape the way battles are fought, such as our forces' new portable mortars. These mortars can launch shells into the air, which unleash a powerful detonation upon hitting the ground. Their raw power and easy portability have both civilian and military commentators alike singing their praises. The advent of tanks and machine guns elevated warfare to a new level never seen before, and these mortars may well do the same. On the 10th, the Federation military announced that they were successful in capturing Fort Crest, an Imperial stronghold in the western region of the Empire. Despite fierce Imperial resistance and Allied casualties, Federation forces persisted through the dire odds and seized victory, however slim. While this was undeniably a logistical blow to the Imperial forces, the victory may be more significant as a much-needed symbol of hope. After so many losses against the Empire's military might, this success may do much to raise our soldiers' morale, and we'll be eagerly listening at the times for news of more Allied victories to come. So yeah, I think we'll read through those as we get them, because they'll definitely tell a little bit more story about what's happening. There's just too much going on to look at all the personnel and weaponry and glossary and everything, but I'd definitely like to know the news of what's going on around us. And back to book mode. I didn't notice that we had all these problems until I went to the options menu and I'm like, oh, it looks like it didn't save any of my settings because I had to re-download the game. It saved my story progress, my save file, but it didn't save my settings, so that was a little bit annoying. But I've got it all fixed now, I believe, and we'll continue.
Glad to see you're on time, Claude. Toured the base yet?
Yeah. Compared to the old camps, this is heaven on Earth.
Excellent. I expect you to put all this funding to good use.
Sir, the commanders of squads A through I have assembled.
Then let's get down to business. I know Squad E just arrived, but we already have marching orders. Our mission is to capture a small town northeast of here.
According to reports, Rain is one of the enemy's most valued comm centers.
Which is why it's being guarded by a tank platoon.
That complicates things. Squad E is mostly infantry. Do we have the right equipment for urban and anti-tank warfare?
Don't worry. This time you'll have fire support. Once you infiltrate the city, simply relay the tank's coordinates to the field artillery team.
I see you already thought this through.
We also received intel that the Empire is inflating their numbers with decoys.
Like
If you can
blow up
discern
tanks?
real tanks from the fake,
Really?
Rain is as good as ours.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'm glad I can depend on you.
I heard about that the other day, that apparently, I think it was a World War II thing, that they used inflatable tanks to make it look like they had more tanks.
You flatter me, sir. Impressed? Control info and you control the war.
Joint ops, huh? Coordinating with the fire support unit is gonna make or break this mission.
Try to minimize collateral damage. We plan on repurposing their gear for our own comm center. Minerva, You are to lure the enemy troops as far away from the city as possible.
Consider it done.
Squad E will then sneak in and gather intel for the field artillery team.
Understood, sir.
I think we're almost there. I think the next page is gonna have the actual fight on it.
Yo, I hear we're moving out already. Oh, shame. I just scored a hot date with a Navy babe.
Is that how that went down?
You wish. You got shut down. Hard.
You were watching?
Raz, what you do in your spare time is up to you. But when you're on duty, you represent the army.
Who are you, my mom?
Feels like it sometimes. Anyway, you said we'd have fire support. Does that mean it's a joint operation?
You guessed it. Hey, looks like you're still alive.
Did we have like a bad breakup? Like what's going on with you?
Okay, too.
They told me you'll be commanding my team.
Oh, really? Well then, I look forward to...
Spare me. I already requested a transfer.
Oh.
But orders are orders. Until my transfer goes through, you're in charge. Not that I expect real leadership from a scaredy clod.
Oh. You gonna take that, huh?
What do you know, Riley come lately? You just got here.
All bark and no bite as always. You mind shutting up while the grown-ups talk?
What the hell? It's been 10 years and that's how you greet an old friend?
Hi there, Riley. I know it's not my business, but Lieutenant Wallace is a great commander. None of us would have made it this far without him. We trust him with our lives. And since we'll be working together, maybe you should...
I should trust him? I'm sure it's all sunshine and rainbows while you're winning. But when the chips are down, running away is probably all he could manage.
Cut it out, Riley.
You're kind of rude. You know that?
The Empire took your family from you, not Claude. He's grown up since then. Judge him for who he is now.
Leave it be, Kai.
But...
It's all right. Words can't change the past. We'll just have to rebuild.
Rebuild what?
Our trust. Riley, I'm gonna show you how much I've changed. At least give me a chance to prove myself.
Let's make one thing clear. Unless it's for the mission, I do not take orders from you.
Runs away.
Give me a break.
We have great squad unity happening right now. There's the fight.
Our goal is to liberate Rain.
We've confirmed multiple heavy tanks, but suspect that many of them are fake. If they shoot at you, they're not fake, they're real. Squad E is to infiltrate the city and relay the real tanks' locations to our artillery. A thick fog is causing poor visibility, so you need to get in close to confirm which ones are decoys. Remember, your task is to locate the heavy tanks for fire support. Do not engage them. Find all the real enemy tanks. Locate all the real tanks by getting close enough to determine whether each tank is a decoy or not. So it looks like, once again you can't see where I'm pointing, that, let me see. Victories find all the real tanks. Or Kai dies. If Kai loses, we die. Or if Kai dies, we lose, I should say. So it doesn't seem like we have to capture their base camp, so to speak. We just have to find all the tanks. So there's a bunch of them up here in the middle. We can go left for one and right a lot for two. So So we might want to split up a bit, and since we're not actually trying to fight the tanks... since we're not actually trying to fight the tanks, having some scouts might be a good idea.
I'll do what I want.
Lock and load!
I mean, we'll still bring you out for your CP, but... Oh, you're already out. Okay. I want to get him out. I just want to see him. He seems like a cool guy. Let's see, we'll get Jester out here.
I'll do something.
Here?
Alright, we'll try that.
That is all. Be sure not to miss a single tank.
Man, you can deploy a lot of people in this game. I'm still not used to that.
Locate the decoys and confirm the real tank's positions. Squad E, move out!
I don't know, he doesn't sound as cool as Welkin. I'll say that. Squad 7, move out!
This fog will make finding the real tanks interesting.
Yeah, we can't spot the decoys until we're practically on top of them. Stick to cover and proceed with caution.
Copy that. Though I can't speak for Raz.
Say what?
So I didn't see it on the preview, but it looks like there's a big wall in front of us.
Something with you.
Claude, can you CP to issue orders? Yep, orders just like before. Learn new orders at the training field or by talking to allies at the mess hall. Alright, so... Now this has to show up, right? They can't... There's such a big cursor, you can't possibly make it not appear. I'd hope. So there's a wall right here, so we've got to go around to the right. We can capture this base camp, which would be a much better place, I think, to move forward from. Heavy tank? There was supposed to be one down here, so we'll have to investigate that. There's supposed to be one up here to investigate. There's supposed to be one on the side to investigate. So we might retreat some of these people and reinstate them back up here once we move forward.
Not like I have a choice.
What the hell? The main gate's blocked off.
Yes, I've determined this already.
This isn't good. Our tank can't get in.
Looks like the controls are on the other side.
Ah, okay.
Raz, can you go around and open the gate?
You don't have enough movement speed, Raz. You're not going to get used to that.
Yeah, I'm on it. Choke.
You're not talking about the Hoffman, are you? I'm not letting you ride it anymore.
All units, report your location.
There you are.
The enemy's infiltrated
Heavy
the
tank?
area.
Found them.
Where's the...
Thought I saw somebody over here. That's not a tank. That's a box. You can lie in the grass. Wait, what did it say? You can fire from a farther distance if you're lying in the grass? I think that's what it said.
Keep firing!
Oh, wrong. I was pressing the wrong button.
You like that?
Ooh.
No sweat.
They're good.
Alright, so there's another possible
Find out
tank
where
over
those
here.
tanks are.
Whoop.
This'll fetch a good price.
That grenade back.
Watch out for ambushes.
Looked like we spotted someone up here as well. Co-op attacks. Oh, right, so this is just the thing where your allies are near each other. Some classes are less likely to engage in co-op attacks than others. Squad mates who like each other... Oh, so it doesn't necessarily always happen. And it says less likely, so does that mean snipers can co-op attacks sometimes? That's a new one. The squad mates each soldier likes are listed on their status screen. Up to 3 units can attack at once. I saw somebody up here. I think it was this guy. Heavy tank?
Not like I have a choice.
Claude, what are your orders? Try to minimize collateral damage. Enemy spotted. Be on your guard.
Heavy tank?
We can't let them...
Claude, we've located a tank.
That's a real tank.
All right, keep it up. There should be more lurking around.
Check for hostiles in the area. Enemies up ahead.
Please tell me more about your problems.
Why would you do
Watch out
this?
for counterattacks.
It's already cloudy. Foggy. This is not a good time for this.
You like that?
Doesn't matter. Dead anyway.
Weapons tight. Our mission is to find the tanks, not attack them. Let's do this by the book.
Come on, dude. I'm just trying to capture a base.
No sweat.
Am I gonna lose points for that?
Not bad out there.
Don't miss your chance.
That'll do, I guess.
It's just like a forward operating base kind of thing. I'm not actually trying to murder tanks out here.
Shit, they took our base. Move to...
Alright. We will stop there. I'm a little worried about him... Oh, that's another one, possibly. Oh, there's a lot more than it looked like there was before. A little bit worried about him getting there. I mean... He might have enough room, but if that's a tank, then we're going to kind of be in trouble. So... That might be kind of hard to get to.
Understood.
We'll send another guy in as backup.
Sally forth and ride for victory.
Really, this is just self-defense at this point.
I'm at my feet.
The artillery team can deal with the tanks. You just scout them out. Do not betray my confidence in you, Squad E. Find out where those tanks are hiding.
Right, I think this might work. So we got a little bit farther that time.
Understood.
So we'll see how well this works.
What are their numbers?
Give me a report on the enemy.
Hopefully this isn't a tank.
I found the
Watch
enemy.
out for anti-tank weapons.
I found the enemy.
That's not a tank. Good. Just boxes.
They're breaking through.
Construct this very realistic looking tank thing out of wood.
I found the enemy.
Don't stop.
Did someone get past the wooden tank devices?
Close in on tanks from the rear.
Woo! 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 Hold on, hold on.
No, wait.
Hold up.
Just...
Should have used your Ragnade. I'm a little worried he's going to get into.
Understood.
So let me see if I can move him.
Watch out for counterattacks. The artillery team.
Yeah, he's got his health back. I think he'll be relatively safe here. He's got a not tank to protect him. Let's just murder these guys.
Advancing! Fire!
Oh, you're alive.
No! They're in range.
Right. Well, I mean, this gives us a much better shortcut to get farther ahead. And if this guy attempts to move, I'm pretty sure we're going to shoot him. Although we might be a little out of range.
What? I have to work?
But it'll give us a shortcut, prevent me from having to take 2 turns to get around it.
The girl makes everything better.
Move to flank them. We can't let them see our numbers.
I expect.
Alright, cool.
Bingo!
Yeah, that'll work. So we'll see how that goes from there. And then we can push forward a bit more after that. Whoa, what? You see him? Get him! Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked here.
Out of my way.
Oh, okay, cool. Totally missed. Guess that fog really does reduce the accuracy by a lot. I feel like you made a bad decision here, guy. Yeah. What was your plan? Was it to go against the army of soldiers hiding at the beginning? Because that didn't work too well. I don't even know what this guy's doing. He's getting shot. Oh, no, not a great idea. Alright. Good on you, enemy team. You really stuck it to the man right there, didn't you? Wonder if I can hit the Lancer.
Call the shot.
With this Aaron Yeager looking guy. I know, I've already dealt with this.
Are we short-handed anywhere?
Our Imperial friends are in for a surprise.
Man, I can hardly see him. Got him, though.
Perfection.
Kill confirmed.
I like this guy. This guy
Not
seems
bad
cool.
out there.
The enemy's infiltrating.
Okay, so... we clearly need to investigate up here. There's a lot of potential tanks over here. We gotta investigate the central area, but I bet... There's two ways we could go about that. We could go left, since I've already got this guy here. Or we could go this way. I think I'm gonna go left.
What? I have to work?
They're breaking through!
Do we have to blow up the decoy tanks? They have hell.
Found him.
Head for the objective. Try to minimize collateral damage.
Don't
Is that a real tank?
return fire.
That is, in fact, a real tank.
Hell yeah, that's tank number 2.
Great. There's more to go.
You haven't done anything,
Watch out
Raz.
for decoys.
Right. Second question. Can I actually get around him?
Your chance. Go for it.
I think that's off the map. I don't think I can get around him this way.
Can't work